Hello gold farmers, welcome to another Gold Nut Farming video. Today I am going to show you probably one of the best Khorium ore routes that I have found. This route was actually created for a test that I was going to try and do, but I personally don't think it'll work. I did ask Sharkin a little bit about it, and I think we both kind of just agreed on the fact that farming routes while in a group probably won't work all that well, but fortunately, because I had already created the routes and all of that, I had found a pretty good Khorium ore solo location. The most amount of Khorium nodes I have found in a row here is actually 3, which is pretty good. I don't believe it's very common to find that many in a row. I do often find 2 of them in a row, and I've only been farming for a half hour and I've already got 21 of them, so that's really good. This location isn't as volatile as the other ones. I do get a steady 30 ore here an hour, opposed to some of the other locations where you can get up to around 40 ore an hour, but it just really depends on your luck and everything. This route I've farmed several different times, and I can usually always get around 30. A lot of times I actually get a bit closer to 40 to 50 of them an hour, but I'm doing 30 on the low side just because it does still require a bit of luck. A few different things about this location is you do focus on 2 caves, which is pretty decent. The caves constantly have nodes up by the time I get back to them. They have a really fast respawn time. By the time I get out of the far cave up here, I can wait, I believe it's another minute or so, and the ores will respawn back in this cave right here that I am in now. If you wanted to do that method and wait a little bit for the ores to respawn, you can. I don't. I probably should, but I'm, I guess, a little impatient. You can always stay in this cave more than likely and kill all of these mobs while mining as well. One thing I noticed while group farming Khorium ore is that this spot up here and this spot down here have a very high chance of being Khorium ore. That is usually where we are heading when we are in a group. But that's pretty much all for this route, so if you get a good amount of adamantite ore and aren't too entirely sure what to do with it, you can use the Khorium ore shuffle, or the adamantite ore shuffle, which is basically just prospecting the adamantite. Fel iron ore, you're not going to get a whole lot of it, so you can't really do the fel iron ore shuffle with it. I mean, you can, but for the most part it's not going to be as profitable as it would be if you were to farm a different route that yielded a bit more of the fel iron ore. This route takes roughly 4 minutes to complete. I've gotten about a stack of adamantite ore, so you should be able to get 2 stacks of adamantite ore an hour here. Again, that does kind of just depend on your luck. It also depends on if you are willing to wait a little bit for the nodes in this cave up here to go ahead and respawn before you start finishing the rest of the route. I do believe I've covered a majority of this route. The 2 caves both have 2 spawns, and this spot down here always has 2 spawns. So if you are finding only 1 spawn here, then you do have a little bit of competition. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.